Imagine waking up in a country, only to discover it no longer exists. Not because it sank into the ocean, not because everyone disappeared, but because, over time, it simply vanished from the map.
Since the year 1000, hundreds of kingdoms, empires, and countries have disappeared. Some were conquered, some split apart, others slowly faded away until only history remembered them.
So what happened to these lost nations? And could the same thing happen to countries that exist today? Let's find out. When we look at a modern world map, it feels permanent. Countries have names, borders, and flags that seem fixed. But that's an illusion. The political map of the world is constantly changing. Every border you see today was created by history, and many of them replaced countries that once seemed just as permanent. Let's travel back to the year 1000. Europe looked completely different. There was no Germany, no Italy, no Belgium, no Norway as we know it today. Instead, the continent was filled with kingdoms, duchies, and empires competing for land and power. And Europe wasn't the only place. Across Asia, Africa, and the Americas, countless civilizations controlled territories that no longer exist.
But here's where it gets interesting. Some countries disappeared because they were conquered.
Take the Byzantine Empire. For over 1,000 years, it ruled lands around the eastern Mediterranean. Its capital, Constantinople, was one of the richest cities on earth. Many believed it would last forever. Then, in 1453, everything changed. The city fell after a massive siege. The empire disappeared, and the Ottoman Empire took its place. One of history's greatest powers simply became part of another. But conquest wasn't the only way countries vanished. Sometimes, countries united instead. Look at Italy. For centuries, the Italian peninsula was divided into many independent states, including Venice, Naples, Tuscany, and the Papal States. Each had its own rulers, armies, and traditions. Then, during the 1800s, they gradually joined together. Instead of many countries, one nation emerged. Modern Italy was born. The same thing happened in Germany. Dozens of separate kingdoms and states slowly united into a single country. Many nations disappeared, not through war, but through unification.